I'm Nigel, and I've got no idea what I'm doing. This time, more of my totally normal obsession with frame stiffness.
These are fender braces, although they're also known as frog arms for some reason. They are designed to support the front of the car and add some rigidity to support the front suspension and steering. I bought these from the Ultra Racing factory in Malaysia when I happened to be up there for work, and I have to say, I was reasonably impressed with their setup. It feels like I've done this next bit too many times, so let's see if we can power through it with the magic of time lapse, and a slight push in for interest. The braces mount over the door hinge attachment points, which are a nice and sturdy part of the body. The idea here is to be able to mitigate some of the front flex by anchoring it to the more substantial structure. Luckily, or possibly by design, the door hinges have an extra bolt holding the top hinge on, so the door doesn't fall off when we remove the main bolts. This sure makes this job simpler. I attached the brace with the 4 hinge bolts and made sure they are all nice and tight. You may notice a bit of an issue with the front mounting. Don't worry, I'll get to this. I kinda dig the white finish they went with. It matches the paintwork really nicely. Not that you'd ever see the braces unless something goes badly wrong. I need to check that the door hasn't changed position. It looks like that extra bolt really did its job. Next up is the driver's door. Rinse and repeat. The front mounting points are at a reasonably strong part of the inner fender, where several sections of the body overlap. But there is something on the inside I'll need to temporarily get out of the way. Now, the scary bit. I've done this before on the car, but it's still pretty nerve-wracking. A little bit of paint to prevent any rust on the exposed metal. Then bolt the front mounts firmly, assuming I can get a spanner on that bloody nut. I set the hinge bolt torque correctly and the job's pretty much done. It's looking great, and I'm reasonably sure it won't fall off. Next, it's on with the panels, sadly hiding all of that nice work. You'd think I'd remember how to put this car back together. And I totally didn't nearly forget to reconnect this.
Okay, the job's done. We'll see in the next few weeks how much more stiffness we get out of those braces, and hopefully we get a bit of an improvement in the steering. We'll see. See you next time.